Like when I close my eyes and don't even care if anyone sees me dancing. Like I can fly and I don't even think of touching the ground. Like a heartbeat skip, like an open page, like a one-way trip on an aeroplane. It's the way that I feel when I'm with you. Brand new. Like a young junk you said, like making big mistakes. I feel like for the first time in a long time I am not afraid. I feel like a kid. Never thought it'd feel like this. Like when I close my eyes and don't even care if anyone sees me dancing. Like I can fly and I don't even think of touching the ground. Like a heartbeat skip, like an open page, like a one-way trip on an aeroplane. It's the way that I feel when I'm with you. Brand new. Like when I close my eyes and don't even care if anyone sees me dancing. Like I can fly and I don't even think of touching the ground. Yeah, like a heartbeat skip, like an open page, like a one-way trip on an aeroplane. It's the way that I feel when I'm with you. Brand new.
Good evening. Welcome to the launch of the third Haven High First Story anthology, Sat Nav. I am so proud and honoured to introduce the young writers as they share with you their experiences and their amazing piece of writing this evening. First Story's motto is changing lives through writing, and this is certainly evident in the work our young writers have done this year. Each anthology is a product of the special group producing it. This year's amazing group of young writers have been a source of joy and creative energy for anyone involved with them. The workshops have been thought-provoking, loud, chaotic, and lots of fun. The relevance of the words and ideas written in this anthology is so powerful in the current climate. and I am amazed at how much we have produced given that our workshops were cut so short so soon due to lockdown. The mutual respect and teamwork the young writers have allowed all of them to grow in confidence and enjoy their work. Some of our young writers will be contributing to our evening, but there are a group of writers who sadly can't share in our celebration in person tonight. So a special mention for Jason, for Jessica, Cheyenne, Camille, TJ, Ula, Christian, Daniel, and Tiana, who provided the inspiration for the beautiful artwork. I hope they're all watching virtually with loved ones and celebrating their success in this great venture. I would like to thank some people without whom this could not happen. Firstly, Sonia, our resident writer, for her inspiration to us all. Armed with amazing ideas and a pile of post-it notes, she comes up with something new every week. Sonia also worked tirelessly to edit and showcase the students' writing with most impact to produce a beautiful anthology. I would also like to thank Jess Tickle and First Story for their continued interest and support in our school and students. I'm looking forward to see how we can develop First Story further this academic year, especially with the First Story ambassadors, which we will be launching later in the term. We have benefited from funding from Links Higher, which allows Haven High to offer this amazing opportunity to all students. Special thanks from me to Miss Lyons for her support, enthusiasm and great ideas during the workshops. And a final thank you to my technical genius, Mr. Bruce. Without him, none of this could happen this evening, so thank you, Mr. Bruce. I'm now going to hand you over to our amazing young writers and the First Story team. Thank you for all your support for our students and their success. Please enjoy our event.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the launch of SatNav. I'm just going to give you a bit of background to this incredible anthology. We started in September 2019, thinking quite a lot about ideas around geography, our sense of place, and what it would feel like to leave a place and what it would feel like to be dislocated and to be transported somewhere else. And I had some very sort of quite deep and meaningful ideas around sort of migration and kind of displacement and finding new places to be. What I didn't really realise was that the group of writers who were part of these workshops were just the most extraordinarily energetic and imaginative group of people that you could ever encounter, and that they took this idea and they just went off with it in a completely new direction. So although we have been writing about sense of place, the minute we were on a boat and travelling off to goodness knows where, the writers themselves created a whole new world and a set of characters on this boat. And this is where it just sort of the whole idea just exploded. I'm extremely grateful for the genuine enthusiasm and energy that the young writers have had, and their boldness in taking an idea a bit further each time, and being open to new ways of working. So there was lots of collaborative working, of sharing ideas, sharing stories, not being too protective. And this just has created some wonderful, wonderful pieces. I also have to thank very much, Mrs. Andrew and Miss Lyons for not minding at all about the chaos that was going on during these workshops. We were very loud, there was lots of bits of paper flying around, and there were lots of really excitable, powerful energies going on. Now, unfortunately, our workshops got cut short because of the pandemic situation. However, when I came to edit the pieces, I was really struck with how despite the high energy of the group and the wackiness of the ideas, they had really hit on some truths that we could all feel actually at this time. I'm just in awe of the young writers and their ability to do this, to find the truth and to find a way to tell it. And I hope you agree that when you pick up these copies of these anthologies and you look at the stories, and I hope, please do, because they're so valuable and they're so good, that you will appreciate how big the scope for young writers in understanding, interpreting the world is. Have a fantastic evening. I'm here virtually on another device somewhere, and I'm really, really proud, and I look forward to coming back to Haven High and enjoying the company and the innovation and the fabulousness of the writers there.
Hello, I'm Jess from First Story. Thank you so much for having me today at the launch of your anthology. I just want to say a huge congratulations to the First Story group at Haven High. Your anthology is one of the most creative and imaginative ones that I've seen. You have quite literally created a world within the pages of your book, and it's a world that I think we probably all want to escape to in 2020. So today you become published authors, and I know that usually we would come together at Waterstones in Boston, and we can't do that this year, but somehow this achievement, your achievement, feels even more exciting this year. And as you know, a copy of your anthology, your words, your stories is going to go to the British Library and be archived there. And actually, I think it's even more significant that, you know, at a time when we're living through something quite extraordinary, the imaginations, your stories and your words are archived for future generations. So a huge well done and congratulations. Some quick thank yous from me. Thank you to the Paul Hamlin Foundation and to Link Hire, who have both supported our work at Haven High over the past year. Thank you to the wonderful Angela Andrew and to all the staff at Haven High for making our partnership so successful each and every year. We absolutely love working with you. And thank you to Sonia Hundle for being our brilliant writer in residence. We're so grateful for everything that you do for the young writers at Haven High. But young writers, this is your moment. You are now published authors. Be really, really proud of yourselves. And hello to all of your friends and family that are tuning in today. Thank you for joining us. Back to you.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I love being creative and letting my imagination run for life. I love horror and anything scary, that's how I am. During First Story, it was the greatest experience ever, and I love all the effort put into this, and I love sharing things with others, sharing our creativeness and putting it in a book.
Hi, my name is Grace. I was born early in the morning during thunder and lightning. I always speak my opinion. I like singing and pop choir. I also play the piano. I dislike spiders. The most interesting thing that happened to me was when I went on a surprise holiday. First Story is an amazing place where you can create a wide range of ideas. It was great.
Hi, my name is Katie. I enjoy colouring and reading books because it relaxes me. I don't like spiders or small insects. Once I had tickets for Britain's Got Talent and we sat right behind the judges. It was great. First Story has allowed me to improve my vocabulary and boosted my confidence.
Hi, my name is Jessica. I have one cat and I like Harry Potter and I hate bugs. My first story experience has helped me improve my confidence by sharing my ideas.
Hi, I'm Tegan and I love Harry Potter. I like to sing and act and I have long hair which takes ages to dry when it's wet. I hate wasps. First story taught me a lot about writing and now I think I have more confidence to say my writing in public.
Hi, my name is Ellis. My favourite colour is blue and I have 2 pets. I like First Story because it gives me the creative outlet for my imagination.
I've recently been obsessed with mythology and Avatar The Last Airbender because it's incredible how these stories really pull you into these amazing stories. And I hope that my work, although strange, might show you a glimpse of my world. First Story has opened new and amazing pathways in my imagination. I could never be more grateful.
My name is Evie. I am 14 years of age. I love to sing, act and dance, and I have different high subjects. I have a brother and a sister who are younger than me, but taller than me. My First Story experience was amazing. I loved every minute of it. It's such a positive environment and we are all so creative. It has helped me improve my vocabulary and discover new, more efficient words. Thank you.
I'm 14. You may call me Beth instead of Elizabeth. I'm a swimmer and I took part in the school show. I always wear a watch. When I'm older, I would like to be a teacher and then a head teacher of a primary school. My First Story experience was brilliant. It was such a weird but wonderful way of spending an hour of my time. Everyone in there was so creative and friendly. I'm so glad I signed up.
My name is Finley, I'm 14, I like to play football, I've done Hagen, is in sports, I also play go-karts. First Story has helped me open up my creativity.
Hi, my name's Oakley, I like pizza, my PS1, my baby brother, and badminton and history. I dislike carrots, mashed potatoes, horror films, and Jason. I've already done First Story before, but during this new session it's helped me open up my ideas a lot more recently.
Hi, my name is Logan and I really like Harry Potter, drawing, running and video games. First Story has definitely helped me become a lot more confident in sharing my stories I have made in a group of people, and I'll definitely recommend it to other people.
My name is Jason. I absolutely adore history and am particularly fascinated by the Second World War. I also enjoy tabletop wargaming and also drumming. For me, First Story has just been one of the best experiences since I've been at Haven High, and it's been great to work with all of these wonderful people to create this incredible book.
My name is Mark, and I'm locally famous for my love of breadsticks. However, I despise chocolate and other sweet treats. It may spark some controversy at times. However, whenever it is my birthday, the money for the cake goes straight to my pocket, so I can't complain. I am a massive fan of tabletop RPGs, and you can thank this interest and my similar-minded friends for the things I write. My experience at First Story has been diverse. I got to meet many people varying in ages in my school, and went on a holiday course for creative writing thanks to the people at First Story. Overall, it's been a wonderful experience, 100% review on Rotten Tomatoes, and would redo my entire experience again.
Interview. It felt a shock for me to have to move. It was random and out of the blue. With the loss of my bag, I feel really sad. I have my phone, my charger and headphones. I've lost my family photos. There are a very limited number of medical training on board and people are being sick everywhere. I'm scared.
Interview. I'm scared. It was hard to give up my bag. I lost some of my favourite things. I know that I am on an adventure to somewhere no one knows. I have my phone, the charger, and a photo of my family. The photo of my family will keep me safe, and I will know they will always be with me.
I was excited at the train station because we were going on an adventure. We had our seats booked on the train, but when we got on, people were sitting in our places. My nan and granddad found seats in a different part of the train, but me and my brother had to stand for 3 hours of our journey. I felt so sad and upset. I had to leave my important and valuable things. They meant a lot to me. I have a picture, a phone charger. I'll be lonely without my family around.
Interview. I was pushed towards the boat with a military guard behind me and a gun pressing into my back. My mind was racing. Where are my family? Are they okay? Why do I have to leave my belongings? I felt water rising up my ankles and I could see my family, but something was wrong. They fell from the harbour. They fell into the deep freezing sea. I was frozen in shock. One of the guards had pushed them in. Then the wave came.
Interview. I'm in my room and I'm on my PlayStation, playing my game. My mum tells me to start packing my bags because we're going on a road trip. At first, I think she's joking, but she is dragging full bags down the stairs. Zombies are emerging from the ground outside. I hear a piercing scream. My sister is in the corner of her room with fear in her eyes as the spirits of past leaders rise from the snow globes. Downstairs, we see our parents running from an ogre. The weakness of ogres is the back of their neck. I'm grabbing a broken chair leg, whacking the ogre, making him collapse to the ground, unconscious. Outside, the sky has gone red. People are escaping the grasp of creatures from their darkest nightmares. The whole world is in grave danger.
Off-world. This is 1800 hours report from the boat. My partner has been speaking with one of the demons on this boat. I fear he may be planning a betrayal against our kind by letting slip all of our plans and secrets. Our covert identities are at stake. Plan for the worst.
Extract from disk. After extracting the blueprints from SOC 2.0 from the disk, we built a prototype and, after field tests, understood its properties. We thought it was a sock, 40% more durable and comfortable than the average sock. But an unexpected event revealed more. Jason fell overboard while wearing SOC 2.0. Feet first, like a cat, and the sock began to glow. The sock repelled the water, and the effect was similar to Jesus attempting to swim. Further testing showed the sock could be used to walk on air, to store items, to be a sock puppet, or as a viable replacement for a Christmas stocking. It could be a ski mask, a hand warmer, or a water filtration system. Truly remarkable. It was understandable why it was worth founding a religion and several crusades.
This is your Prime Minister. I want to say that all of this is getting out of hand, but that won't help us stop the pandemic. You must save our resources. The demand for hand sanitizer and toilet rolls is too high. Our toilet paper banks are almost empty. We must stay calm. I know the deaths are increasing, but if we keep washing our hands for 20 seconds, there will be no lockdown. Keep to elbow contact only and report overpowering mouth breathers. Don't come within a metre of me without a full bodysuit.
With all the money in the world, I have created a museum full of enjoyment for everyone. It is full of teddies set out in large cases alongside their films. There are gold plaques with the details of each display on it. The displays are cleaned every night to make them shine. The museum is called The Future Generation with Disney teddies displayed for enjoyment written underneath it. If you want to talk unkindly about this place, you'll be asked to take your socks off and walk around until you do enjoy it.
Why would you want to leave this island? Everything is fine as it is, and if you leave, well, the lives of everyone you love may crumble. Doing your job allows us to keep everything in working order. Eventually, when you grow old and weak, we will let you go. You will have done all you are good for, and there will be no use for you. Until that time, you are actually responsible for the well-being of other lives on this island, and we will hold you responsible if we believe you are a threat that could cause our demise. Don't they understand democracy? Money is power, which means I'm the boss. There are times when you can't rely on money, so I also have a secret weapons base under the island. I have submarines with heat-seeking detectors and highly trained taxi animals. Any ship coming too close to the island will be fired on with rockets and sniper jet force. My clean-up team are sharks.
If the government is wiped out, I suggest that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle should take over. They have the ability to be in charge, and they don't have a useful occupation currently. I am on a time ship with characters from my favourite stories, and we have been warped out of our universe. In such a difficult situation, we have to choose a leader. Even after giving speeches, we decided that playing rock, paper, scissors was the best way to decide. So if Harry and Meghan wanted to decide who was in charge, then they should try rock, paper, scissors. Perhaps if Harry stabbed Meghan in the hand with his scissors and tried to pretend it was an accident, then we would definitely agree that he's not suitable for the job.
My piece is called Money. As your Prime Minister and fellow house owner, I have decided that from now on, children will be responsible for all financial policies and the management of all household finances. Do you have anything to say against that? Did I really ask?
I guess I'm now in charge of the entire country, so that's cool, I guess. My first law is that homework does not exist, because scientists have proven that homework, in fact, doesn't help at all. So I'm hoping that everyone will like that one. My aim as Prime Minister is to make this country great again, and I'm hoping you're all with me. Thank you, guys. Oh, and yes, all you clever people out there, live life. Have a little fun, you know. Don't want to have to get rid of any more people.
Stop acting like this is the apocalypse. Panic buying and rioting in shops is not helping anyone. Earth is dying, wars have ruined cultures, and humans are stocking up on toilet paper, as if they're not connected to these things. We are much stronger than we think, and as working as a team we will triumph. You need to believe me if you want to survive.
So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I first of all want to thank everyone who's been involved in this production this evening. You can imagine the smile on my face, you can imagine the emotion inside me. I'm kind of brimming really with pride that these students are just exemplary students at Haven. They live our values and really set the standard for all others to follow. When I was preparing for this speech tonight, I sat down and had a look at our new anthology called SatNav. And there's a great quote on the back of this by David Pullman, who's a great author. He said, "First story is a very exciting idea. Writing can liberate and strengthen young people's sense of themselves as almost nothing else can." And my goodness, doesn't that quote ring so true with the students tonight? First story is all about changing lives through writing. And certainly I can see the students' inner confidence having changed as a result of their experience with both Angela Andrew, our amazing literature teacher here, Sonia Handal, again, our resident writer, who has done an amazing job infusing and encouraging the students to think about new horizons. And of course, we wouldn't be here today without people like First Story and Jess Tickle supporting us. And finally, to the great team at Link Hire, who have been able to support us financially with this project. Literature is all about expanding horizons. And what we say at Haven High is words are the window to a new world. And what we see tonight is the students have learnt words and entered a new world that maybe they didn't think about before engaging in the development of SatNav, our third anthology. Our vision at Haven High is all about a world-class education. It's all about encouraging students to achieve their true potential and to become successful citizens of the future. I certainly know as a prior employer that if any of these people came for an interview with me, I would be more than happy to recruit them into the world of work. The students tonight have done an amazing job. They've made us all as an organisation feel proud. They've given their commitment to this project. It's in their own time, it's in their lunch breaks, it's after school, and that's been supported by some of the amazing teachers here at Haven High. I'm grateful, ladies and gentlemen, to you all. I hope that SatNav is an amazing world-class seller. Certainly I've bought my copy and I encourage everyone else to do the same. I'll now hand you over to some amazing authors who have been published, who are now going to give you a story from the orange chair.
Sock. This is a man who is supremely narcissistic, who believes he is absolutely handsome, which he is, but that isn't important right now. Listen, what lies on his feet? No, it isn't his shoes, you secondary character. You've got to look closer, deeper, closer. Whoa, back up. Too close there. Do you see it? The barrier that separates foot to land. The barrier that separates foot to the door. The great sock, said to be the same pair that Jesus wore when swimming, but the water had other plans. Blessed in every way, as beautiful as the day, and as brown as the shirt I wear on Sundays.
This is a weird home, small and uncomfortable. I'd wake up and there'd be food in my bowl from out of nowhere. Today, a giant hand intruded and put me in an even smaller box, and all went dark. Later, the box was moved to a massive area. I stayed in the smaller box until everywhere was dark, and then I came out to explore. This place is food, water, and a house. It's amazing. Only there is a weird wheel, and when I run on it, I get nowhere.
Him. He thinks I hate him. I don't. I used to like him years ago. Whatever he does is stupid. Completely stupid. That's why I spend most of my time outside and away from him. The boy is forever using technology. Phone, PS4, his VR. All he ever wears is this all-in-one thing called Rick. He never does I ask. He always does the wrong thing. When I want to go out, he feeds me. I purr and meow and scratch. Honestly, that boy should learn to listen.
Here are the bandit blenders and the heavily armed toasters. Groups of knives and forks are out by spoon-drawn carriages. They set up picnics on the nearest waffle and eat their crumpets. In the distance you can hear Blender Wallace saying, "You may take our lives, but you will never take our..." The ovens watch, supplying both the toasters and the blenders alike with the finest roast chicken. They sit and wait for them to settle their disputes. But all they hear is the noise of the microwave cavalry riding in on their kettle carousel.
So thank you to all our amazing young writers and their brilliant contributions this evening. Thank you to all the people who have contributed through video or live, and thank you for your support and for watching our event. Stay safe and stay creative. Thank you.